Now, we can see here a couple of drawings talking about the second part of the swing, which is Ben Hogan's talking about the downswing and through swing. Now, what he's talking about here, you know, is simple, that turn back, but from here, it's kind of reversing the sequence he talks about. Whereas, you know, we've started with the hands, then arms, shoulders, chest, so on. Whereas here it's now hips dragging everything else through. And yeah, that's the way it should be. Unfortunately, trying to, from here, just get your hips to move and pull everything else through and to trust it and do it consistently, I find is really difficult. And I've spoken to countless people over the years and they struggle with it. What it has to become is a second nature kind of movement. It has to be rehearsed, and without a doubt, for me, the hands are actually swinging the club. In many ways, I think it doesn't contradict himself in the book, but there are images of him throwing a ball and the right hand throwing the ball through. And to me, that tells me that he's really generating not so much the energy from here, but it's the final whip is from here, all down here. And once you've rehearsed the body movement, I believe you should forget about it and focus on swinging the hands. That's just so much more repeatable and doable. This business of getting the hips moving, I think everybody struggles with it. So getting the feeling of, you know, even a little exercise to do is just pushing the hips across here, feeling the weight rocking onto the outside of the front foot, my left foot. Then just keep turning through and just getting familiar with that feeling. Then you can add the arms into that. And then once we get familiar with that, what you'll find, if you swing your hands, I guarantee, without really trying, you'll get into the correct follow-through position. You know, this classic on the left of the front foot and then up in the right toe kind of thing. It doesn't happen if we interfere and put the brakes on and force and, you know, heave at it. So it's going back to this business of relaxing, keeping connection and swinging everything nicely through. In the book, he talks about the swing plane changing on the downswing. I just wouldn't even think about that. I don't think from a learning point of view, it's actually it's not relevant. Key thing is just rehearsing the body movement, the hip movement on the way through, getting through there, and then starting to feel the effortlessness with your hands actually throwing from here and getting that club head through.